All right, ready?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is November 25th. It is 1:15 p.m. We are here remote. Roan, you are in HQ 3. I'm in HQ 4. Francis, you are in HQ 6.
I have
How are
something
you?
really cool to tell you guys, which is that I'm at my family's house in Florida, the one that got destroyed. And it's a bungalow style house. So there's like sort of small, tiny, different buildings, I guess you'd say. And the one bedroom over here is the only thing that didn't get destroyed. So my parents and I'm like living in the kitchen and they're living in the bedroom. Um, for the week, which is not ideal. But currently, there is a rampant iguana problem. They've run riot. They're mating like rabbits, and there are iguanas everywhere. And the iguana control guy just showed up, and I saw him walking around out here. I can like watch. And I didn't know, I thought maybe there's like three guys that are supposed to come today, the couch delivery guy and the fucking refrigerator repairman. And I thought this guy wasn't sure where he was supposed to go. So I went out to say hi and he was like, I was like, hey, are you looking for the where the couch goes? And he goes, no, I'm looking for iguanas. And I go, oh, you're the iguana guy. He goes, yeah, I got three of them over there already. There's so many. And I go, oh, cool. How do you catch them? And he goes, I shoot them.
Oh shit. With like a real gun?
No, with a 22 pellet gun.
A varminter.
Damn.
He's just fucking roping iguanas right now.
That's crazy. So did he have the piece on him?
No, I didn't see it. I didn't
He
see
keeps it
it.
tucked.
He's got a concealed carry.
Yeah.
What if he was about to be like, Francis, I'd like you to shoot some iguanas, but I saw your shooting video and the ammo is precious.
I think our next trip is the iguana hunt. You guys got to come down here so we can fucking catch some iguanas and kill them.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down
Anyway,
to blast some iguanas.
There's no catch.
Florida is ruthless. I played golf yesterday, and they've had a wild boar problem at the golf course. And by the way, wild boar take shits that look very human. I mean, there were logs of human-looking feces all over the golf course. And we were playing at twilight, and they told us that off of the fourth hole that there were two or three cages that had boar caught in them. And as we were finishing on the ninth hole, I heard a massive gunshot ring out and then two more. And they shot them in the cages.
Oh, that's
What?
so brutal.
I know.
Well, I know wild boar, like they just fucking light those things up, but getting it in the cage first seems a little insane.
Well, I don't really know what are you supposed to do? Let it out of the cage and then shoot it?
Worst shot on a golf course, that boar getting executed in Florida or Frankie blading it on 18?
Hey, you could let them out right in front of Frankie with his wedge in his hand. But dude, they were also saying that sometimes they have a guy who's like an animal expert who will come to deal with this, and he likes the taste of wild boar so much, but he doesn't like the way that they taste when they've been just like running around the golf course. So if he catches them in a cage, he'll bring them home and feed them like acorns and walnuts for a couple of weeks in order to change the taste of the meat, and then he'll kill them
Oh my
and eat them.
God.
Like they're Hansel and Gretel.
He plumps
that's
them up for the
fucking
winter.
insane. That feels illegal. That's correct. It's like if I just caught like a pigeon outside and I was like, I'm gonna eat this thing in a year.
I'm gonna eat this thing for Thanksgiving next year, and no one's gonna know the
Yeah.
difference.
The fatted
gonna-
pigeon.
Just hold it in a cage and just fucking plump it up until it's not even recognizable.
I've never seen a gray and teal turkey before, Harry.
You know what it
unusual.
speaks to, though? You know what it speaks to is the fucking pesticides on the golf course. They
Yeah.
probably taste terrible when they're all chemicaled up like that. They're probably tasting like a fresh pack of Doritos or something like that. Just like
Yeah.
Lucky
Yeah.
Charms. Just a bunch of
Just
Roundup.
fucking yeah, I was gonna say Roundup, just fucking oozing out of their sweat glands.
Moist turkey this year, Harry.
It's got a good tang to it.
That's all Roundup. Moist pig that you have there. Good God, that's fucking disgusting. But a lot of people, I mean, there's invasive species out here. And I think
Oh
that
yeah.
there's some island nations that enjoy an iguana on a spit, that they like to skewer the iguana and crisp them.
I didn't know that anyone ate iguana. I didn't know
Nor
that. I
did
didn't.
I.
I didn't even know that people ate wild boar.
Of course, I ate boar.
I knew about boar, but I didn't know about iguana.
Yeah. Well, you see
I
any
thought-
gators out there?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of gators. I always thought that boar was probably super delicious because I used to read the Asterix and Obelix comics, and Obelix, who was obese, loved the taste of wild boar more than anything. And the way they drew them in those comics was always very hunger-inducing.
Yeah. It definitely is a fat man's. It's the fat man's pig. The
Yeah,
hungry man's pig.
yeah.
They just said that the iguana is the chicken of the tree.
Really?
Never knew.
Dude, they're saying that about everything is chicken. It
Well,
all
how
comes
many-
back to chicken.
How many things live in a tree? Do you really need to specify that one is the chicken of the tree and one is the sea bream of the tree?
Also, wouldn't the chicken of the tree be a bird?
A bird, yeah. Why would it be
Yeah,
another
yeah.
bird? Chickens are probably closer to being the chicken of the tree.
Yeah, just a chicken without clipped wings. You ever
Yeah.
see a chicken take off?
Sad.
Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, it's sad. It's like they barely can get in the air. They just like, it's
Yeah.
like an astronaut jumping on the moon. Like they'll
It
get
is.
like a little extra
Yeah.
air, but like,
Yeah, that's actually a dead-on comparison. I was gonna say it's like jumping in Halo.
Well, I was
Like
going to
they
say,
kind of just slowly rise up and fall down.
I've never seen them take off, but I've seen them jump up into the coop.
Yeah.
And the way they jump is the way that, like, I used to have to jump to do box jumps when I was slightly injured.
yeah.
Like, they don't bend their legs at all. It's just a pure hop that uses mostly the momentum from the arm swing to get you up there. But your
Yeah, it's
legs
like a
stay
reverse
straight.
cliff dive. They're
Yeah.
just like flapping their arms up.
Right.
Fucking idiots. Delicious idiots.
Roan, how are you feeling? You last I heard you were the sickest you've ever been. You're looking fine today.
I was so fucking sick. It was insane how fast it happened. I woke up in the middle of the night, like Sunday into Monday night, and I was like, I should have stretched more. Like every one of my muscles hurt. I wonder why this is happening. And then I woke up that morning, and it was the most painful. I mean, I had to feed the kids obviously throughout the night, but it was the most painful my body had ever felt. I was holding my like probably 10-pound baby, and I felt like my knees were about to give out from the weight of it. I walked my dog and I like grunted into falling asleep, and I didn't wake up until the middle of the day, where I woke up by shitting myself.
Oh.
I shit myself to awake. I like trusted a fart, and I knew that, and that was all I moved that day. Sprinted over,
That's
like
brutal.
checked
This
my
was
phone.
yesterday.
This was yesterday. Saw a text from Francis being like, hello. Does
Yeah,
anyone want to
yeah.
answer? And I was like, oh my God. I was just drenched in sweat. My muscles fucking aching. I was like,
I was shocked.
probably not going to be able to record today. I had it. My wife had it 10 times worse than me, and my fucking kids had it. And so I was
Yeah.
just like trying to put on for the family. It was probably the hardest day that I've had in like 10 years.
Today is it just like it's like a new lease on life?
I'm like the smallest things. I'm just like
Yeah.
skipping, like throwing open the blinds, being like, "Wow, my triceps are loose."
Yeah.
Everything about my life is I took it all for granted. So it was a nice reset in that manner for sure. But I always heard tale that kids can bring untold sickness, smallpox blankets of sickness, and I always thought, I was like, "Oh, it's not going to happen to me." It destroyed me yesterday.
You're probably just going to be sick for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's just how it goes. You just got so many bodies living in your house now.
And not
Someone's
only
bringing
that,
in something.
yeah, not only that, but once you put them in school, they get everything from all the other kids, and you have
Yeah.
twice the likelihood of catching it.
Yeah, why is that? Why do I have more? I have more kids, but it's like it also felt like it was hitting me worse than it was hitting them. It's like they have tiny immune systems, and I was like grunting as I snail crawled across the floor. Like I don't know how they even
What was
withstood.
it? The flu? Was it just the flu?
I have no idea. I it was too quick to even like go to a doctor about it. I felt fine on Sunday, and I felt fine on Tuesday, and Monday was the worst day of my life.
Yeah, that's weird. Just a quick 24-hour power sickness.
Maybe norovirus, but
Noro, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Might be that.
I know a couple people that have the flu right now, but maybe they've got the neuro as well.
Do you guys believe in flu shots?
Hell no. No, I actually believe in them so strongly, and I never get them, and I get the flu every year. And that's why I know they work. Like, I used to get the flu shot every year growing up as like a kid. Like, my mom would make me go get it. And then since I've moved to New York, I haven't got it once. And I've got the flu every year. Like, I'm due once a year now for the. I used to never get sick.
Just never learning from your mistake, but continuing to make the mistake is so fucking funny.
It's strictly just out of, I just don't want to go to CVS and fucking sit down in that chair. Or my doctor. I don't want to go to my doctor. I'd rather go to CVS than go to my doctor.
I stopped taking it for like in like 2012 for a year, but I realized I stopped taking it because it was suggested to me by some bowling alley workers. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing taking the word of bowling alley workers for anything? So
I mean,
I got back on it, but I haven't taken it the last couple go rounds.
Are you
because I've been
taking it?
listening to too much Rogan.
Yeah. Francis, are you on it yearly?
Yeah, I get it every year. Yeah.
You got it already?
Yeah. I mean, you can get it at a Trader Joe's.
Yeah, you can get it everywhere.
And have you gotten sick every year? Have you been able to avoid it?
I don't think I've had the flu in a while. Yeah. I think that anytime I've gotten nauseous, vomity sick, it's been food related.
Red meat. We know how your body works.
Or because I was, making out with a Botswanan hooker.
Just making out, though.
All I do.
And then throwing up after.
Yeah. Quick way to lose some lbs.
Yeah, no, I got do you guys remember when the swine flu was around?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
When the swine flu was around, like we had
carried by boar.
Of course, wild boar, most likely. We had to go to like the school auditorium, like not during school, like, but that's like where they were giving out the vaccine. And I remember being in there waiting in the line, and I remember seeing they was just like these like plastic tables set up with people like giving out the shots. And I remember looking over at one of the ladies, and she had like so many of them lined up, and she had one of the syringes, and she just like gave it a little go. And it just like was like spraying, like just to see if it worked. And I'm like, damn, they're really just tossing the vaccine around everywhere. I've never seen that before.
Just a Gatorade jug of swine flu vaccine. They pour it on the nurse after her 1,000th vaccination.
I've never seen someone just like testing out the syringe in public like that.
I feel like that's what cartoon characters do.
Yeah. Just give it a little tss.
Nurses in cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the flu vaccine in a couple years, but I'm giving all the vaccinations to my kids just because, like, I can be a retard, but I'm not going to, force them to have retarded tendencies.
But you kind of are.
Was it a conversation?
No.
You are forcing them.
Was it a tough call, or were you pretty?
No,
immediate?
It wasn't a tough call. It was pretty much just going with like the 1,000 years of science versus the 2 years of podcasting. Kind of a layup.
Oh, it's really good.
I
What
feel
a
like if I had kids and you have like I'm giving them every vaccine because
Yeah.
like you don't want them sick and crying and complain. Like, yeah, that's the easiest decision ever. You go, I don't want to be autistic. I don't care. You can be autistic all you want. I heard they added extra Tylenol into the flu shot this year.
Yeah, because it wasn't selling after all the
Yeah.
reports about it, so they need to get their numbers up somehow. Just mixing it in like witches.
Yeah.
I was in Chicago this week for a pop punk show. Great town. Have you guys ever been?
Yeah, I was there last week.
Yeah, got to get out there to
Yeah, I
Chicago.
just missed you.
The they have the nastiest fucking rats in that city. They have fucking. We went to Chinatown, and their rats are a way different breed of than like the New York rats. New York rats will kind of avoid you. A Chicago rat ran up onto my foot. I was walking and it kind of like jumped onto my foot like it was like trying to get onto a train in India. Like
Yeah.
it ran through the door at like the last second to try and it like stayed there for a second until I girl screamed and fucking kicked it, and it went onto another person's foot in the group that I was in, and just like
Oh.
I think it hit 3 shoes. They're so fucking bold and like doughy and like
Were you mid stride?
I was mid stride, yeah. So it like kind of hung on, but I had to give like a wiggle
Yeah.
to kind of send it.
That's
And
happened to me here.
Oh, they've
The weight-
ran onto you?
Yeah, I had the exact same thing. Mid
Oh,
stride,
I didn't know that
one ran
happened in
over
New
my
York.
foot. It used to be this area that I live in used to be like rat fucking central. Remember when I first moved in here and I would tell you guys that like I would be in bed and you could hear the rats screaming outside
yeah.
like
Mhm.
fucking wild boars. Just,
It was like the hyenas in The Lion King. They're just on rocks singing.
dude. And then they sprayed some shit and then they put up those massive rat traps. The ones that are just like it's like a mini fucking Iron Dome. They just got set up outside of every restaurant. So we haven't had them anymore. But dude, when it runs over your foot, the weight is shocking.
Hmm.
It's
Like
10
a cat.
pounds easily. Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the weight of a cat.
Yeah, they kind of cling to you a little bit, like they kind of mold to you, like dropping some gack on your boot. It's fucking it was jarringly disgusting.
Would you say like a rat for you guys, or like a rat or a mouse? Is that a big fear for you?
No.
Have you ever dealt with it? Like, have you ever had like a mouse problem?
Not that bad. In college, our dorm rooms we had mice. A
Oh,
friend of
really?
mine invented a blow dart gun. He got this PVC pipe and he created some way he made these darts. He would undo a paper clip and then find a way to stopper it, and then he would shoot them and spear them basically.
Like a tribesman.
Yeah.
So was he just like crawling around on his hands and knees in the dorm all day?
No,
With
he'd
his
be
fucking-
playing video games and then he'd see a mouse kind of poke its head out, and then he'd pause the game and he'd pick up his PVC pipe blow dart gun
What?
and he would impale it.
Was your roommate Chris Kyle? That's fucking insane.
And now he kills iguanas in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, I just ran into him outside actually. That's pretty like you got to be pretty like well trained to be like mid game pause, kill, back to the game.
Yeah. Well, it was all one and the same, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's a hunter.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
By
I
the way,
think-
Harry, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, continue.
Well, I'm changing the subject, so if you have a follow up, I'll let you go.
And I was just gonna say, I think it's like one of my. You can see the mousetrap right here.
That black thing? Oh no,
That
to the
little
right of
hole.
it.
That's a mousetrap.
Oh yeah. Okay. Harry, I played golf with Daltouche,
Oh really?
and he
Where
drove
at?
me out
Oh,
to
in
the
Austin.
course, and we drove back together. During which time, I learned the entire story of how he got into gaming and streaming,
Apex.
his current standing with it, and the way that you make money, the ins and outs, all of this stuff.
Tell us.
No. I'll tell you something, Harry. I'll tell you what I learned. I don't think you have it, Harry.
No, I don't.
I don't think you have what it takes to get to the level he got to.
I unfortunately don't, and it's really been like It's honestly like I think the only word to describe what I've felt the last 2 weeks since Black Ops 7 came out is depression. It's just it's been
Game past
sad.
you?
It's been sad. Yeah. My glory days are behind me,
Mm.
and I didn't know until right now.
What did Daltouche say? Are you talking about how good he is at the game, or the dedication to putting streams up, or like what?
So, I mean, his story is pretty cool, actually. He was playing video games. He went to Florida State. He started playing a lot his senior year. And he said that video games are a little bit like being an athlete, where you have to have a baseline level of innate video game ability. Some people have it, some people don't. Obviously,
Yeah,
Harry does not have it,
I don't.
which explains why I don't have it either. But when we
No, but
play
like
Halo,
you probably have more of it than I do.
okay, so that makes sense. So
Yeah.
basically, Harry's like when you watch a guy play golf where you're like, you never played sports, but you've swung enough times to find a way to make it work. And then there's, natural athletes who can find a way to hit it
Mhm.
even if they haven't played much. So, um, Daltouche is, I said, are you good at every video game? And he said, shooters, yes.
Yeah.
Shooting games, he'll be able to transfer his innate skill from one to the next. And I said, well, how good are you at Call of Duty? And he goes, that wasn't my game. His game was Apex.
Yep.
And I said, okay, but you're on Optic, and clearly, and Call of Duty is like their big thing. And he said, if you were to compare my ability in Call of Duty versus like our ranked players, our
Their team.
pros, it would be like saying that I'm a scratch golfer and being like, well, why aren't you playing for the PGA Tour? The
Yeah.
golf between a scratch golfer and a PGA Tour player is the golf between him and Call of Duty and the pros.
Yeah. And he's still like if me and Daltouche 1v1, it would be probably close to 30-0.
Yeah. Yeah, he would wax you. But he
Yeah.
said that he started playing Apex and he was playing it a good amount and he was streaming it. And this was when he was in college. And when the first round of rankings came out, he was like 130th in the
Yeah.
world in terms of total kills.
Mm-hmm.
And when he saw that, he was like, oh shit, I'm going to dedicate myself to this. And he played 17 hours a day for 3 months.
Yeah.
And then by the next time the rankings came out, he was number one in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. He was insane at Apex. It's funny that you bring that up. I literally this weekend was watching his shit.
What is Apex? Tell me about Apex.
Oh, Apex is a fucking blast. Great game. It's just like a battle royale, like Fortnite or like Warzone.
Yeah,
And,
so basically, Roan, that means you're dropped into a map and it's every
Thank you.
man for himself.
yeah,
until there's
exactly.
one
It's
person standing.
Thank you.
Apex. I think there's solos and there's trios, and I used to play trios all the time. Yeah, you get dropped. You jump out of a plane into this
Francis,
big map.
trios.
Trios is when you're a team of three.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know I had to break that one down.
I just guessed.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. And then in Apex, it's like every other first-person shooter. It's like you have like abilities and stuff. You have like specialist moves. Like I used to play as Bloodhound, and you would like if you double clicked the bumpers, you would get like this. You could see through all the walls and stuff for like 30 seconds.
So,
It's a fun game, really fun game.
there's Call of Duty, there's Halo, there's so many shooter games. What
Mhm.
makes a game more popular than another? I know
I
that's
think
a nuanced question.
now
but
with gaming, it's like literally. I think it's just what they're like.
How cool the
overall.
skins are.
Skins are a big factor for sure.
If you can
Yeah.
play as the
And-
chicken from Family Guy.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just like reputation. Like there's so many new games that come out that are so fun, but they die out after like a week because everyone goes back to Call of Duty. Like everyone shits on Call of Duty, like it gets a ton of hate. It's because it's like the biggest game. It's like it's like a top Like it's been around for over 20 years and it's been consistently a top game for those 20 years. So it's like everyone still just plays COD, Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Apex. Like they just play the games that they're from that people have been playing.
I'm hearing that the new COD is not good.
Oh, it's unbelievably good.
I'm hearing that nobody likes it.
Is that what Touche said?
I'm not going to say who told me.
Would you change your opinion if Touche changed his?
I wouldn't agree with Touche's opinion on that. I think the multiplayer is really good. I think the campaign. I didn't play the campaign. The campaign sucks, but no, the campaign hasn't been good in Call of Duty since 2011. So it's like, who gives a fuck? The zombies are good. The multiplayer is good. Competitive is going to be unbelievable. It's a great game.
Francis, this is going to be a greedy ask of me, but do you think that Daltouche would want to come on to Son of a Boy Dad? It seems like he has shared interest with you guys.
I know that he would. I know that he would
have him
want
on.
to. Yeah, he's by the way, he is funny and he fits in. So the way he blew up, his thing that was most popular is that he would put on a full suit and he would drink a case of beer, get shit-faced, and live commentate tournaments of Call of Duty and just like shit on the people and all this.
Yeah.
And so people would watch, they would stream and watch him watch this and commentate on it. He's really dry. He's really, really funny guy. He's one of my
He's a
good
sober dude now, right?
Yeah, he is. He's one of my good friends.
That's great. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. So he is sober as of like I think 2 years ago, maybe a little longer. But you know, we talked about all that. So yeah, there's a lot here.
Not too many of us.
Got a lot in common with you. But he doesn't do the sober the way that you do. Like he doesn't allow himself like a 3 joints a night or anything like that.
Where's he based out of? Austin?
Yes, he lives in Austin. But we could get him on.
Or maybe when we do our big Austin trip, we'll link up with him.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. That's a cool idea.
For Texas Week.
Yeah.
Texas Week.
He said that Harry followed him on Instagram.
Yeah.
After you started talking about him.
Well, Touche is a big deal. I know him as Touche.
You only know him as Touche because I just called him Touche.
You would love to think that. Why don't you rewind to when we were playing golf and I kept saying, "Good shot, Touche."
I'll believe it when I see it.
He'll tell you. Now I'll be honest with you. I think I started calling him Touche because Grant Horvat just started calling him Touche.
Oh.
So, but
I know Grant was involved.
I know him as Touche.
Speaking of Grant, Francis, do you know Grant Cardone?
No.
Roan, you obviously do. 10X.
Yes, 10X. Obviously,
he's the dude who created 10X.
What's that?
He's like a supreme apex predator grifter who sells ideas for like tens of millions of dollars, but none of the ideas are materialized. He'll be a life coach who says, "This is how you elevate your life. All you have to do is just 10X it," and everybody's like taking notes like furiously, but he literally doesn't say anything of. And he's parlayed that into 10X health. And I mean, it's like it's a scam, a way of thinking. It's like a grand scam.
Yeah, it's like he's a course guy. You know the guys. Like it's like Gary V, but like if Gary V was less
selling
serious.
I think I could become one of those guys.
You easily could.
I don't know. You got to have a certain. I don't know if you could go.
People have been asking me about
way.
People have been asking me for the Warpath workout, and I think if we just said like I'm now living my whole life preparing for war. As far as diet, how I'm stocking my bunker under my house.
Yeah.
What type of the way I save.
If you made an Instagram account right now called the Warpath Way of Life, like the Warpath lifestyle, you would get to 1 million followers 10x faster than you've been on the path to it right now. You could probably get it by like July of this year if you just like started speaking
I just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have that, if you've got that dog in you though, that killer. Like you got to have that killer in you.
You
got to be able to look
workouts.
a dude in the eyes when he goes, "Hey Francis, what's your workout plan?" And you got to be able to look him in the eyes and go, "It's going to be $10,000. It's going to cost you $10,000 for my workout
me to answer
plan."
this simple question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you got that in you, then
Hmm.
you got what it takes to be 10x.
You're just saying he doesn't have it in him because he just told you that you don't have it in you to do what Touche does.
Look, I've been saying this to myself for the last couple of days. I'm already as low as you can't kick me any lower. I'm as low as it gets.
Harry, is video game streaming on Twitch akin to YouTube golf, where you don't necessarily have to be that good at video games? You could just be funny and
Yeah,
sort
yeah,
of all
absolutely.
that, the way that,
Wear
Robbie
like a
Berger
wig and
is.
sunglasses or something. You're good to go.
Yeah,
Why
100%.
don't you go that route? Why are you not streaming?
Well, first of all, I'm not. I just don't really like streaming that much. But I think I'm going to stream today with Mook after this.
Dude, you should be streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, see, I tried it out and I've got the setup for it. Like I'm definitely capable of doing it. And I enjoy doing it like when I do it with like Mook or with Peters.
You just said you don't really like streaming.
I enjoy doing it when I'm with other people, but I've ripped the solos a couple times. I get off and it's like I feel sick after. Like you
Why?
get off and you're like, what did I just do? Like I feel dirty. Like I feel like I'm like an OnlyFans girl. Dude, you get off and then like you close out of all your shit and then you just got like the Twitch page pulled up and there's like 700 million other people streaming in their fucking prison apartments and you're just like, I don't think this is what I want to do. Like I don't think this is for me.
Yeah, but you're starting with a lead in that you have a following and fans who like you because you play video games. I think people are looking to watch you stream. Frankly, I would pay $5 on Twitch.
Yeah, I
In
mean
fact, I
it's
might even pay $10 to become one of your star subscribers so that my comments jump to the top of the chat.
of course, of
Wow,
course.
Francis, I didn't know you knew so much about Twitch.
I know a lot about Twitch.
We did a stream this weekend for the Bush kickoff. There was a kickoff tournament for Call of Duty, and we did we also put out like a little mini, like 25-minute documentary. So go check that out on the Bush YouTube. It's
I was
good.
watching clips from that and it didn't make any sense to me. They were all disjointed.
The clips
There was no through line.
or the documentary.
It was clips from the documentary, but it was all
yeah.
in one video. And it was like, it opened on Mook being like, I was freaking out. I was losing my mind because I'm watching this. They're not streaming.
Yeah.
And then Jerry was like, yeah, it was a problem. Like, but I didn't know what the problem was. What happened?
So we got invited. There was like a kickoff tournament for Black Ops 7, and like the league invited. It was all the pro teams, which is 12 teams, and then they invited 4 challengers teams, the minor leagues, and then they invited us. We got like an email from the Call of Duty League being like, "We want your team to play in this," which was pretty cool.
Huge.
We were pumped about that, and yeah, I was in Baltimore all weekend doing shows, and Saturday was day 1 of the tournament, and our team played the Thieves. They played LA Thieves round 1. Would you know the Thieves? Nadeshot owns them.
Shot owns them.
They're
Yeah.
like the biggest. It's like Optic and then maybe FaZe and then Thieves. Like they're top 3, if not top 2 organization.
Thieves does things a little differently though.
Yeah,
Francis?
they're a super team.
I'm
Yeah,
asking Francis, how do they do it different?
they're not as they like the OGs of FaZe and Optic were baked in from a very early time and have kind of those guys have now aged. So like those guys are in their 30s and stuff like that, and there's so much infighting and there's all this like drama between those teams, whereas Thieves is a little bit more of like a cooperative team. It's run by Nadeshot, who was a good gamer himself, but he's probably more of a better manager, I would say.
No, I think he's definitely a better gamer.
Okay,
But
well, your words, not mine.
he was really good at Call of Duty. But yeah, so pretty much what happened was the league does like a broadcast and there's so many matches happening, so they were doing it like Red Zone almost, where they're hopping back and forth between different matches. So they gave the players permission to stream on their own so we could see their POV, and none of our players streamed. In the defense of our players, I will say not a lot of players in general streamed, but like our guys have to. So it was kind of a thing where it was like, this was a big fuck up.
Why didn't you guys tell them to stream though? You're the coach.
We did. So
You
they
told
just
everyone to stream and everyone said no?
pretty much, yeah, exactly.
Why did they not want to stream? What was their reasoning for not streaming?
I think they just weren't really thinking of it. And they
What do you
said
mean by
that,
that?
like,
What does that mean? They weren't thinking of it.
I think they were probably just more focused on competing that day.
It sounds to me as if they didn't really buy in and they didn't want to do the thing, the sort of like business side of the agreement.
I think what happened is they didn't understand how, maybe they didn't get the idea of like how serious we are about this. That like we had the watch party set up and we were live and we had like 1,500 people watching and we just couldn't watch anyone play.
They basically don't understand that in order for you guys to be able to pay them and to get them where they need to be, they need to hold up their end of the bargain and do the bare minimum, which is streaming. It
Yeah.
would be like if we refused to promote our Black Friday merch, which is coming out this Black Friday. Son of a Boy Dad, huge drop. Check it out. Only on the Barstool Sports store, right?
Yes, exactly.
And then Dave flipped out at us, which he would be totally right to do. That's how I think you guys should present this to them. And frankly, I don't think your guys are in it.
No,
right reasons.
that's we're getting a lot of that. We're getting a lot of people saying, our team's not serious, they don't care, all this stuff. And I disagree because I think they do care. Well, I know they care. I mean, these guys they just want to get back into the league. And we had a good discussion and things have been figured out and we know going forward, we stream. Jerry said it best. Going forward, we stream.
Don't you think though that the minute if you guys get promoted back into the league, the minute they're in the league, they're just gonna fuck off to other teams and better opportunities?
Definitely. But that's what we signed up for.
So there's no loyalty whatsoever.
No.
Who will you replace them with if you get Telluride Bush to the league?
Oh, if Telluride Bush goes to the league, it's a completely different story. Like that's like then we would have guys. There would definitely be loyalty, but that would be because we would have to be paying these guys a salary. Right now, it's in challengers. There's not a lot of loyalty. Like ideally, there will be loyalty towards us because hopefully after this weekend they can see that we have stuff that we can bring to the table. Like we have people that want to watch and are interested in this.
Yeah.
And like in esports, eyes are probably the most important thing outside of just your skill.
Sass,
Right.
who's your biggest star on the team? Like who's your biggest
Who's our
this
guy?
kid's a fucking star.
Well, our guys are for the most part every one of our guys has been in the league. And they've been in and out. TJ, our guy TJ.
So
Haley,
TJ's the star. That's the first one he said. TJ has got to be the fucking star. So we're gonna pour some fucking gas on TJ and blow his ass up.
Yeah, definitely. And as far as like the buying in thing goes, like everyone's like they're not bought in. They don't understand the opportunity. It's like I don't really blame them because they've been doing this for 10 years. We come in out of nowhere. Like, I get it. I get why they would be skeptical or maybe think that we're not serious about it.
Would you say that you guys are sort of presenting a slightly different way for them to gain notoriety and followers and fans than the typical way, which is to be at the top league?
Yeah, 1,000%.
So basically, you guys are the Savannah Bananas of.
Whoa. No. We are not the Savannah Bananas.
I think you guys are the Savannah Bananas.
No. Line dancing to Taylor Swift.
No, we're not changing anything up in game. We're still playing our game.
TJ gets a kill and he does a backflip.
Yeah, he does the Macarena.
No,
Yeah.
Got it.
Absolutely not. None of that. We're a classy team. We play by the rules.
You guys are definitely good at baseball, but you're still a joke.
No. You'll see.
It's more about fun than it is about actual integrity of the game.
No. And I will say, like we've had two kind of tournaments already. We've been destroyed at both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think something that everyone has to keep in mind, because I tweeted out and I was like, heads are high, like onward, let's keep this thing moving. We haven't lost against a challengers team yet. We've only lost against pro teams who are being paid millions of dollars.
Also, Francis saying you guys are a joke could be the start of your guys' edit.
Oh, absolutely.
That could be.
Yeah. I got guys that are watching this Zoom right now. You guys don't even know about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are the Harlem Globetrotters of esports.
Yeah, we might have more employees than Barstool has right now. We got like 600 guys that we're working with.
What do they do? What's their jobs?
They're everywhere.
Francis, did you like your edits this past week? I feel like they were really nice.
I didn't expect that to happen. When you mentioned that on the podcast, first of all, I didn't know what an edit was.
I was definitely
And
baiting I mean, it was a heavy bait. I knew that we were going to get some heavy ones after you.
Big
If you
time.
bring it up, like if you ask for an edit, you know that there's going to be the
Absolutely.
deluge of heat.
yeah, well, I think had I known that that was potentially coming, I probably would have tried to be far more concise in my introduction to the edit instead of reading the entire fucking post that I did. And, it really makes people wait a while for the music to drop. However, Harry's syncing up with the someday was really, really good. Also, for what it's worth, that is a song that it never occurred to me that that's like some aspirational song.
Oh yeah.
That's the first song that came to your mind, Harry, when you think of like turning it around and things going better?
No, that's just because that song gets used in edits constantly.
Oh.
That's like the song.
See, these are things I don't know.
Yeah. That's all
I
right.
see. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it was pretty cool. And I will say that there was definitely a range of ability in the edits.
Yeah.
Some of them were really, really good. And then some were like, dude, what happened here?
Yeah. You made this on Instagram.
You just used whatever footage you had. It's like,
Yeah, you put whatever Francis footage you already had in your camera roll.
you didn't dig too deep. You just used the last 5 minutes of the Internet Invitational. Some people like went and got footage of me on Bussin' with the Boys and, stand-up clips. And like
some
they
people
really...
were hitting you with still photos of yourself.
Yeah.
But at the end they were like they had too much time, so they were putting still photos of themselves in there. It was just people having a good ass time with the edits. But I mean, for even trying to make an edit, you get points from me.
Oh, big time.
That's extra
Totally.
credit. That's all extra credit. That's not required reading at all.
Absolutely.
Edit credit.
Sash, why did you bring up Grant Cardone?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Oh no, I just saw a funny video of him. I saw just a classic Grant video. It was
Who's
like
Grant?
him from 10X.
The 10X, the grifter.
Oh, you mentioned Grifter, yeah.
I saw a video of him going through he was like doing one of his videos and he's standing at like an airport security thing. Like a TSA, like the scanners, and he's like telling these guys that are like taking the course to like empty out their luggage. And one of the guys has like a hairbrush and like a hair dryer. And he's like, look at this. Is this someone that you would ever want to be friends with? You would ever trust this guy? And he's like going through he like finds his deodorant. He's like, this is women's deodorant. Get the fuck out of here. And it's like, dude, people are paying for that.
Hang on. Is this the guy that tells people to like take their shirts off?
It's the exact same thing. It's not that guy, but it's the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's like shaming just normal dudes into thinking they're like the worst person on the planet, and that the fact that they have a hair dryer in their back is the reason that they're not a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at the audiences of those places and like other meninist red pill conventions, and like the dudes are like pretty jacked. Like they do have like kind of like spiky like Nick Lachey hair and like tap out shirts and shit like that. But like they are like, it's not even like they're like slobs who need to turn their life around. It seems like they're already there, but I guess it's just the kind of the content that they like. I don't know.
I think it's just like dudes at their absolute lowest. Like I think it's like they're good. They look good physically, but I think everything else is like they have no idea what's going on. Because they go in, it's dudes that go in with like they're like 11% body fat. Like maybe they got like a little something that you could grab onto. And they go in, they need Grant to look at them and be like, you're a fat fuck.
You're fucking disgusting.
Turn it around, you fucking pig. You wild boar.
I was wondering what the first step on that journey looks like. Like, did he start selling right away, or did he start motivating right away, or what? How do you get into that world of forcibly taking other people's shirts off?
I don't motivating is a weird one because I love like I'm a big motivational guy. Like I love like a good motivational video. And I listen to some of these guys, not like the take your shirt off dudes, but like I'll listen to the occasional motivational speaker.
Little Tony Robbins.
Little Tony Robbins, little Eric Thomas, you know, the standards, little Inky Johnson, who knows? But
Who's keeping score?
you don't know Inky?
No, I don't know. I'm saying who's keeping score is all I'm saying, but I
Yeah,
don't know
exactly.
Inky Johnson. Put me on. Put me on.
Yeah, I'll send you some Inky later.
Oh,
But
listen.
you watch these guys and you know they kind of go on about they're like I want it to be the top of my game you got to be hungry, stay hungry, and then you're like, but all you're doing is just telling everyone what to do. So it's like, how do they? Like, I guess I'm a little confused by how that whole thing works as well.
Wait, does Inky Johnson only have one arm? What's going on
Yeah,
here?
he's only got one arm. He played football
At
and he got like
Tennessee.
paralyzed.
You know who I find really inspirational more than those guys that you're talking about, Harry?
Daltouche.
No, I was gonna say the people that you know, tell the story of how they were completely addicted to drugs and then kind of come back from really rock bottom on that. There was a guy who played for I think the Celtics for a very
Chris Harris.
Yeah, of course.
Chris
his
Herron.
YouTube video, boy, that's really inspirational to me. Where I'm like, Jesus, I guess the way for me to go forward is to start taking serious drugs.
You got to go low before you can get high.
You got I'm right now, I'm just living at a normal plane. I have to go down in order to go all the way up.
Exactly. You got to
And
find your lowest.
The springboard on the way up is Christianity too.
Oh, big time.
Like you
Does
start coming
seem
back
like
up and then you fucking launch off of Christianity.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't found God yet because I haven't started looking.
Yeah.
You haven't hit rock bottom.
There
You're not
hasn't
low
been
enough.
any reason for me to search, you know. I'm looking out and watching guys shoot iguanas. Like life is pretty good.
Yeah.
You know who's my inspiration is first responders, firefighters, and cops.
You're a big firefighter guy.
I'm realizing that about myself. My wife was also calling me out. She's like, anytime there's like firefighters and cops around, you like slob on their knob badly. You just want to surround yourself with firefighters and cops.
I'm the same way with black people.
Hell yeah.
And God help me if I ever meet a black firefighter.
They
Oh,
exist.
yeah.
They exist. They're out here.
Wow, you were really badly burned. I don't know about that. But hang on.
Racism.
Hang on. So Roan, I mean, as a kid, I was obsessed with firefighters and
Right.
fire trucks. That was like my number one thing. But that shifted. And have you maintained this adulation of firemen your whole life?
No, I think it's more of a recent. Infatuation.
Is it because all of your friends are firefighters? Does
That could be
have something
something.
to do with it?
Could be part of it. And I'll even start talking to him and I'll start code switching the same way Francis will with the black guy.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, down at the firehouse on 120th, engine ladder 220. And I'll just fucking start going like full like New York guy voice. And it's shameful, honestly, because I'll start telling them about other firefighters and cops I know. And I like leaving the conversation. I know they don't want to fucking hear about it. They don't want to like hear about a firefighter I know to try and relate to a lived experience that they have. It's so fucking preposterous. But some of them like to tell stories. Some of them like to spin yarns.
Where would you want to be a firefighter? Pick your top city. For fighting.
Not New York.
Not New York. Definitely not New York. So pick another one.
Yeah, probably Seattle since it rains all the time.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I was going to say
Somewhere wet.
Brazil for the same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has
No,
to
I'm
be
kidding.
somewhere
I
moist.
wasn't.
But a lot of cities don't pay their firefighters. Like a lot of them are either volunteers or they're not unionized and they don't have a good ass job. I think like
That's because we haven't had any big fires. Like we need a big one to get these guys paid.
Southern California would suck. New York would suck. Any like dense city, I think, would suck. Being a suburban fighter, like all you have to do is like bench press and like stay ready.
I think that's the play. Stay in the suburbs. Occasionally a dryer goes off.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll say, Roan, tell me what you think about this since you're the resident fireman expert. But
The hose sucker.
I think that it seems to me that people who fight forest fires are an even different breed of firefighter than, city firemen.
Yeah, because they don't even get to whistle at girls.
Well, they're also like they can never win.
No, there is no winning.
Like you in the city, it's like you show up. A lot of the time, it's like, oh, there's smoke coming out of that. Oh, someone just left their toaster on too long, or you never. I understand it's still dangerous and stuff. Whereas guys who are fighting forest fires, it's like, all right, bad news, everyone. 4,000 acres around us are on fire, and the winds are picking up. So I guess we'll just dump a couple buckets on this and hope for the best. Hopefully we can save the church in town.
Yeah, that is brutal. That is an insane way to live your life. It's like doing cancer research. It's like, yeah, we're probably not going to solve this.
Yeah. Son of a Boy Dad is brought to you by Jack Pocket. Jack Pocket makes jackpot season easy. Powerball and Mega Millions are heating up, and with our partners at Jack Pocket, America's #1 lottery app, you can order your official lottery tickets right from your phone. Over $1 billion in prizes have already been won using Jack Pocket, and they keep you connected to the excitement as the jackpots climb. Every day I pass that little newsstand that's outside the office and I see the sign with the enormous Mega Millions, the enormous Powerball number, and I think to myself, boy, I should really buy a ticket. And then I know I won't remember to watch the drawing and check my ticket against it. And it's entirely possible that I would have won $500 million and never know. Well, Jack Pocket solves that issue because it's right there on your phone. New Jack Pocket customers will get $5 in free lottery tickets with code DAD2. Just open the app, pick your numbers, order your ticket, and you're in. Use code DAD2 only on Jack Pocket.
Game time. Welcome to game time. College football season is in full swing, which means tailgates, cheering crowds, and the excitement of being in the stands before kickoff are happening too. Ever find yourself at a tailgate and decide to grab tickets last minute? That's where game time comes in. Look at this. I'll open my game time app. First thing that comes up is Shane Gillis at Extra Mile Arena. And what you're doing is he's playing the round, obviously, crushing it in the round. And then you go to the front row seats. It's $239 for front row seats. Shane Gillis, you could, make that your bachelor party.
I know that's not bad.
Just go travel with the boys. One Delta flight out to Boise. That's probably $244. Two seats right there. Boise,
Why not?
$239. Incredible deals, and you can only get them on game time. If you want to get out to a Patriots game, see a great squad, or get out to an Eagles game. See a squad that can't get their head out of their asses. Go to game time. Plus, fees are always included. And if you want to go check out those sweet games or that comedy, take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Again, terms apply. Create an account, redeem code BOYDAD for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
Alrighty, let's talk about DraftKings. DraftKings is the official sports book of Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Do you know about the 3 T's of Thanksgiving? Turkey for eating, table for gathering, and touchdowns for winning. With DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in before dessert. I can't wait for some Thanksgiving ball. With DraftKings Sportsbook, all the action's in your hands. First touchdown, anytime TD, live bets, every play, every snap, every game counts. Big plays, bold calls, and bragging rights. When the games get good, the bets get better. Here's the best part. New customers bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. When touchdowns happen, we feast. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code BOYDAD. That's code BOYDAD. Bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Let's talk about Roco.
Row.co.
Row.co. This is not a script. Oh, wait. Alrighty, let's talk about Roco. Roco. Row Sparks are 2-in-1 prescription treatment for stronger, harder erections. They hit the bloodstream faster because they dissolve under the tongue. And getting hard faster means having more sex. After they dissolve, they work in 15 minutes on average. Row Sparks can give you guys thicker and longer erections than you usually have because they get fuller.
Just read the copy.
And that was the copy.
Okay.
Row Sparks gives you the boost to last longer, so it's more fun for you both. Row stays active in your system up to 36 hours, so you can go back to back to back to back. Three-peat. Round after round. Be ready the morning after. Why not? Be ready to play with Row Sparks. With Row Sparks, you can get the erection you've always wanted. Row connects guys with medical provider 100% online, so there's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. If provided, treatment ships directly to your door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off Row Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with a provider at row.co/sun to find out if prescription Row Sparks are right for you. That's row.co/sun for $15 off your first order.
And part of that ad was iambic pentameter, if you listen through. Let's talk about Stash Invest. This podcast is brought to you by Stash. What if you could start stash investing without ever picking a single stock? With Stash, experts handle the hard part for you. Stash isn't just another investing app. It is a registered investment advisor that combines automated investing with expert experience, so you don't have to worry about figuring it out on your own. You can choose between personalized investments or let Stash's award-winning smart portfolio do the work for you. With Stash, investing doesn't feel like gambling. It's simple, smart, and stress-free, so you can finally start working as hard as you do. Get access to world-class financial advice with personalized guidance for just a $3 monthly subscription. Stash has already helped millions of Americans reach their financial goals. Don't let your money sit around. Put it to work with Stash. Go to get.stash.slash. Go to get.stash.com/boydad to see how you can receive $25 towards your first stock purchase and to view important disclosures. That's get.stash.com/boydad. Paid non-client endorsement. Not a representative of all clients and not a guarantee. Investment advisory services offered by Stash Investments, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Investing involves risk. Offer is subject to T's and C's. Okay.
I saw this movie called The Last Bus. Did you see this?
No.
Oh, it's with Matthew McConaughey, and it's imagine if like the Magic School Bus meets Fire. That's really what it was. It's him in this
Now you're
town.
talking.
And he's got to round up a bunch of kids and save them and drive through fire, and it's really dramatic. And none of them make it, unfortunately.
Anyone else a little over McConaughey?
Yeah,
Just kind of getting like, we get it.
this movie was not good.
I think he's a great actor, but I don't know. I have a hard time when some of these dudes like
They're like
you
mystique
see-
maxing.
Yeah, and it's like you see McConaughey, and it's like you can tell like he thinks he's the guy in the movies. Like you think you're the guy from True Detective. Like you're a theater kid.
I think he's done what a lot of actors do,
Yeah.
where he's like become a caricature of himself.
Yeah, like you're
Um,
not this like grizzled fucking country. Like you see the videos of him walking the sidelines at the Texas games, like he owns the team,
You
like he
kids
was
can
out
do it.
there. Yeah,
right. Right.
just whistle lisping at them.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, like, yeah,
You're rich, but
you're an
you can
actor.
afford the aesthetic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but he did. I will say there was a moment there where he went from, perfect tan, chiseled rom-com heartthrob to AIDS. And that was an impressive transformation. I think he needs to go back to AIDS. Or Mud. Mud was really good.
I never watched
Um,
that. I've seen the trailer probably 10,000
oh,
times.
Harry, you should see Mud.
Like I said, I just don't like. I like McConaughey. I love True Detective. I love the AIDS movie. I
Mud is
love.
like AIDS meets True Detective.
Yeah, exactly. And I
It's
like
really
that.
good.
Like I have nothing to say bad about McConaughey's acting. He's probably one of the best to ever do it.
Mhm.
But you're not that guy.
They
You're not the guy. You're not the guy in real life.
The problem with McConaughey though is if he sat down with us, we'd probably walk away being like, he's the man. But was that all an act? Was that
Yes.
just him like being able to like fully distill the human experience into what a charming dude is like as the fourth in a three-man group?
I think he's always on.
He's always calculating.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
I also think that every leading actor has their moment and then they fade. And a lot of what causes them to fade is wrong choices in projects.
yeah.
You look at Denzel Washington, there was a period there where
They tried to kill my wife. Sass, do it one time.
No.
Come on,
I don't got it in me.
Damn. Okay. Denzel, who else?
McConaughey had it.
Leo.
But here's the thing. I was just going to say, Leo has never cooled off.
Exactly. And
Mm.
there's
And
strategy to that.
it's because he doesn't overexpose himself.
Yep.
He maintains this mystique. He's very limited. He never seems to make a wrong choice on a movie, except for that one that I
Don't
didn't
look
like.
up. Don't look up was
Was pretty
terrible.
bad.
He was good in
Yeah.
it though. He was great.
I just that
But
movie.
that movie sucked.
Yeah, but there's just he's almost like got an edge of who's the great character at Daniel Day-Lewis. Like there's almost a Daniel Day-Lewis in some of them where you're like I don't know where he is. Where
You know-
is Leo DiCaprio?
Mm.
Probably fucking somewhere.
But
Yeah.
I
you
just like
mean-
you got to assume most of the hours that you're awake, Leo's fucking 16
Could be.
hours a day.
No, you don't
Could
think
be.
that his libido has decreased is he 50?
He's getting the libido injections straight into his cock.
No,
Yeah.
but like you would he has Adam Sandler body. Like you'd think that if he was getting the injections, he would at least get fucking like easy. He could easily get an injection to have him jacked.
True.
He could be on the Kumail Nanjiani injection and just be fucking.
Yeah. He might be slowing down.
It
But
is
I will say-
amazing that he's such a good actor that he can go from The Wolf of Wall Street to The Revenant, where he's like starving and being mauled by a bear on the frontier, to The Aviator, and he just has the same body in every single movie. And there's no director that can be like, hey, we would love it if you would lose 55 pounds for this role.
Yeah. It's just not going to happen.
No,
I heard that
sorry.
they asked Marlon Brando to do that for
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now. Yeah. Did you hear that story that they
No.
asked him to lose like they needed him to lose like 70 pounds because he was supposed to be this guru like jungle leader and he just refused to do it. So they had to completely rewrite the role because like he was going to be a fat Vietnamese like tribal leader.
Damn. Dave made me lose 20 pounds for when we started this podcast. He said, well, you can do a show. Gonna need you to slim up though.
We need the youthful boy look, okay? We need to appeal to like the high school guy audience.
Oh, dude, I went out to brunch with Jeff D. Lowe in
Oh, yeah, I saw
Austin, and we went to this place called Paperboy, and they had all these shareables on the menu, and it was like all kinds of sweet treats. They had a key lime brioche and a homemade Pop-Tart, and they had the ricotta toast and the cinnamon toast, and Jeff and I are ordering. We did our entrees first. We each got like some big egg entree. an omelet or whatever. And then he was like, let's get a couple of the shareables. And he would throw one out. And then I was like, let's do this one too. And then he threw another one out. And then I was like, and then let's do this. And we were just like egging each other on, pun intended. And, I was so happy with the way that he ordered. But as our food came in, this kid walked in who I swear to God was the most sass doppelganger I've ever seen in my fucking life. And I think he was probably like 17. And I really wanted to give him some of my food.
You
He
should
could
have.
have used it. Yeah, he could have used it, but then he's too plump for a show on Dave's network. But
Exactly.
I think that you should have at least snapped a picture of brother, and so
I
we could have seen.
I wanted to, but I could tell he was underage.
Yeah.
There's no surprise to me that Jeff Lowe is a great spot finder and orderer.
Dude, he orders the way
Especially
I
brunch.
do. He orders the way I do, which is to say, leave no stone unturned. The FOMO I get from worrying that I didn't order the best thing on the menu is far more painful than the feeling of my stomach stretching to the point where I have to lie down for 6 hours.
I just don't get. I just don't like. I don't know why. It's just I just don't have that in me. Like I never, and I feel like there's so many people like that who it's like they gotta get the right. Like they're panicking at the menu.
I don't get social FOMO, but I do get food FOMO.
Yeah, I don't get any food FOMO.
Well, you don't really eat. I mean, you go to any restaurant you go to, you have the burger.
Not quite. Not quite.
You don't even say, how's the burger? You just say, I'll have the burger.
Because what are they gonna? How's the burger? It's terrible. Don't get it. That's not gonna happen.
No, I know, but we could be at a Thai restaurant and you're going to get the burger.
I had pad thai last night.
Yeah, burger flavor.
Yeah, I did.
Also, pad thai is
ground beef.
that's the burger of Thai food.
Sure is.
It definitely is. And honestly, I actually think I just don't really like pad thai.
Pad CU might be better.
Ah,
It's like mezcal to tequila. It has like a little smokiness.
CU's good, but you know what it is about pad thai? It's the egg. Get the egg out of there. Who the fuck is asking for that? Mushy, gross egg that looks like chicken. You won't know it's not chicken until you bite into it and find out that it's egg. Ugh.
Pad Thai, the chicken of the tree.
Oh my God. Yo, so one of these security guards in Chicago that when we were walking with the rats, the rat jumped onto my shoe, then jumped onto his shoe.
He shot it.
Former cop, by the way. Solid guy. But he said that he was going to Disney World and like 2 days before he left, he ripped his calf muscle. And so he was supposed to be walking around with his kids at Disney World. But then he said he had to be in a wheelchair for the entire time at Disney World. And I was like, well, at least you get to bump up to the front of the line. Like wheelchair, I think in Disney World bumps to the front of the line. And he told me that they got rid of that a couple years ago because local Florida families were renting out their special needs children at Disney World for people to take them to the front of the line. And it's the real fast pass. And at first I was like, that's so fucked up. But then I realized it's the first ever win-win-win situation where you get to go to the front of the line, the parents get to get a little money, and there's a fucking special needs kid just going to Disney World every day of the week, riding the rides, waiting in no lines.
Yeah.
That's the most victimless crime that's ever existed.
That's a healthy exchange.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's just a healthy exchange.
Roan, have I ever told you I used to be an autograph hound when I was a kid?
That.
I was a hound. And I would insist that when we would go to Celtics games, my dad and me, because when I was in seventh grade, I had sepsis in my ankle and it was really, really bad. So I was in the hospital for a long time. And when I came out of it, I was so sick that sort of to help me like recover, because I had a IV that was in my or catheter that was in my heart and stuff. Like I was in a bad way. So we got a 10-game package to the Celtics.
When was this?
When I was in seventh grade.
And obviously, like I was on life support for a couple months.
Yeah,
so
I had sepsis in my ankle and my liver had a straw coming through it.
We used to.
Got it.
He would have to. He would have to administer my antibiotics through my catheter in my heart during the game because I had to do them 4 times a day. And and we would like lift up my shirt very kind of subtly, and I always remember there'd always be like some other man drinking around us who'd be like, "That kid's a fucking warrior,"
Yeah, sick.
which was cool. But anyway, that was when I was in seventh grade, and I was a hound, and that year. I did my best autograph work because I was a sickly child.
They
Yeah,
had you
you're
in a
dying.
chair, a wheelchair with like a blanket over your lap.
No, I was out of the chair once I got out of the hospital. No, because I had to have the ankle surgery. So I was in a chair
Jesus.
for a little bit. But no, when I was going to the games, I was no longer in the chair. But we would show up an hour and a half early during shoot around and go. I knew exactly where I needed to stand, and I needed to get autographs. And then I hit a growth spurt probably around that
Oh
time, like
no.
eighth grade. And then I
Got the
went when I
catheter
was.
out.
Dude, when I was a freshman in high school, my buddy Michael and I went to see the Celtics play the Cavs in LeBron's rookie year. And I was so excited about LeBron. And I had mowed a lot of lawns to save up to buy the Cleveland Cavaliers LeBron James authentic jersey, the red one. It was fucking sick. And I was waiting to try to get his autograph. And I remember Darius Miles took the jersey and signed it. And it was the LeBron jersey, at which point I
Mm.
was like, well, the only way this makes sense now is if I get the entire team plus LeBron, right?
Have
And
to.
yeah. So then I just started like begging these like bench warmers to come sign the jersey, which they did. And sure enough, LeBron comes back to go through the shoot around. And because I was no longer a sick child, the only person on the team whose autograph I did not get was
Was
LeBron
LeBron.
James.
Brutal.
So I have like 11 autographs on an authentic LeBron James jersey from a Cavs team that meant nothing. And the only one missing is the guy whose jersey
You got to
it is.
get it at the Internet Invitational next year when he plays in it.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
I
bring it.
I have this jersey and I have thought like, is there a way for us to, maybe I've even told the story. Is there a way for us to leverage some sort of connection to get LeBron to just sign it?
I think we had this conversation about a year ago on the podcast, and
We
I
may
think
have.
nothing came from it then. But
Yeah,
I
but
think
you
we got a
hadn't won
little
the
bit more.
Internet
We got a little
Invitational.
more steam now.
Who do you think? Fuck,
You
I
should
know
have
we.
told that story on the invitation. Next, like big golf video, next good golf video that you do, make sure that you tell this story so it can kind of get to him. Because if he's watching YouTube golf videos, maybe there's a
Yeah.
way. I don't know. There
That's
could be a
not a bad
connection.
idea.
Just
I
start
don't.
keeping it in your golf bag at all times.
I don't need it for any other reason than to fill the hole in my heart. It's like a feeling of having missed there's one puzzle piece missing.
You should
And
just like
it's-
send it to LeBron. Just mail it to him.
Well, then there's no guarantee that his assistant's not going to sign it.
True. Or
You need to
Bronny.
see him. Yeah.
Bronny might devalue the jersey.
Yeah. There
Just get
has
this
to be a
dude.
way. There has to be someone that we know who is, I don't know, that Dave knows or Big Cat knows that we can use to get to LeBron.
Well, I
Dave
think the
doesn't-
problem is Dave has publicly hated LeBron for 20 years.
Yeah, true.
So
Dave
that's
doesn't
not your
fuck
best
with him.
route.
So, Francis, when you were out of the wheelchair, how were you proving you were sickly?
Well, I had lost a ton of weight.
But they don't even know what your base weight was.
No, but I did not look well.
Oh, so you were sickly presenting.
I was sickly feeling.
Yeah, I just didn't know. Like, of course, I'm not doubting that you felt sickly. I'm just saying, like, how did Darius Miles or whoever else know to like come up to you or like?
Well, those guys were just giving autographs to everybody.
Got it.
They're
Those
just handing
guys
them out.
it didn't really matter. I mean, I was there so early, and I was standing in the away tunnel, in the right spot. So they came out and signed a bunch of autographs.
Yeah, but by the
you
time
know who else signed was I think Carlos Boozer. Boozer
Yeah.
was on that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got his, and
Anderson
then
Varejao?
I said before the game, I go, "Hey Carlos, may I have your shoes?" And he goes, "I've got to wear them for the game, but I'll find you after to give them to you." And he didn't.
Mm. Josh
But he may have
Jacobs
been
would
looking
never.
for me. I don't remember being in the right spot to receive them.
He just stood there on the corner for 15 minutes waiting for you to.
Yeah.
I
Josh
promise.
Jacobs just did. Did you see that? He took the ball back from that kid and then he sent him a signed ball and a signed jersey.
Hmm.
That's just
Absolute
class.
legend.
That's class.
That's super
Wouldn't hate a
classy.
guy like that on the Patriots right now.
I think Elton Brand was also on that team, but I could be wrong. No, what am I saying? I'm conflating this. That wasn't the Cavs team. That was the Clippers. Was Darius Miles on LeBron's rookie team?
I think he was. I think he
Oh,
played for the
then maybe
Cavs
it
for a
then
little bit.
and so was Carlos Boozer, right?
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Okay, that's right. Not Elton Brand then. Forget Elton
Carlos
Brand.
Mencia.
You're saying he's making stories? Steve Razniazzi. I was at that game. Damn. That
He
would have
had
been so nice. But by the time you were 14, though, they were probably like, LeBron was probably like, he thought you were a basketball player sized.
Yeah, he did. He
But
did.
like,
he
He's
didn't
like, look how
want
healthy
lace up,
that
white
kid is.
boy.
yeah.
That kid's well fed.
What were you saying, Sass, brother?
I was gonna say we had Bo in the office last week, Francis.
Dude,
You missed
what
him.
the fuck? You had Bowen the day that I'm not there?
I didn't know you weren't gonna be there. I also heard that you offered up your apartment to him.
Yeah, he and I talked. We
That was
talked a lot.
killing me. That was
Well,
cracking me up.
I was on the phone with him and I was like, "Where are you staying this week?" And he said he was staying at on your couch. And I was
Yeah.
like, "I don't think you want to do that. You know, you're gonna have to brush all the rat droppings off."
Clean as hell. Look how clean this place is.
People, you should take a picture of that background without you in it so people can use it as their Zoom background. It's kind of clean and iconic,
Yeah.
but it's
I was telling
insane.
Rowan
It's-
I have one. I ordered blackout curtains and they brought one.
They brought
So
one side
this
of
one right here is the blackout, and then these are not blackout curtains. So it's pretty brutal. It's kind of
Half
annoying.
sheer, half blackout.
I just don't know in what world you would think you would have to buy two of the curtains. You would expect it to be. Why
Harry,
would they
do
be
you-
packaging the curtains individually?
Were you insulted that I offered my apartment to Bo?
No, not at all. I just thought it would be hilarious if he was like at the end of the night, he was like, "All right, I'm going to go back to Francis's now."
It would have been smart of him to take it. Like, your apartment's very nice and taken care of, and we can see where he was sleeping.
We thought about it. We thought about going over a couple times.
You
We're
were
like,
Both
maybe
of
we
you?
should just- oh yeah, we were going to both go.
You both go sleep.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I mean, his place is probably nicer than this.
Yeah. You could have slept on my couch, Harry, and you
Yeah.
would have been happier than sleeping in your bed.
Probably. My bedroom sucks, but we had a good time. He stayed after I left. I had to go to Baltimore, and he was like, "I'm gonna leave in the morning," and I was like, "All right, cool." And then he called me the next morning, and he was like, "Thinking I'm gonna stay until Sunday, actually." And I was like, "All right, dude, do whatever you want."
That's
I'm pretty sure
amazing.
he just played Counter-Strike just all day on my computer.
That's awesome. I,
Did he
I
get his
never
gave him
stats
played.
up?
I gave him some recommendations on some art to go see. I don't think
He
I'm guessing
probably he might have. He was doing shit.
Hmm.
But like I would wake up and he'd already be on CS.
got
Just
it.
grinding.
Well, then my apartment would not have been ideal because I don't have any of that stuff.
No. It was
Yeah,
kind
you
of
can't play. Your screen's too big to play on, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys
The
see my
Wi-Fi's too fast.
did you guys see I switched my monitor to vertical? I sent it in the chat BCC.
You did?
Yeah.
I saw your setup. It looked pretty good. You look like a stock trader.
I know, right? The vertical monitor is so game changer
I'm
Yeah.
checking it right now.
and fits so many things, so many room for activities.
Oh, so you have 3 games on the vertical monitor
yeah.
stacked up?
Yeah. Red Zone, Patriots, and then I think the Colts.
It kills the negative space
It absolutely eliminates it.
unless
Harry-
you have 4.
Why do you not use your TV for anything anymore?
No, I use it still. But
For
I like it.
watching ball?
I'll watch ball on it, and I'll watch like if it's prime time, I'm probably watching ball on the TV. But it was a good Sunday.
And when you sit on
Right.
your couch, are you laying down across the whole couch when no one's there, or are you sitting upright on your couch?
Laying for sure. I'm always horizontal.
I honestly miss
I'm
watching.
pretty
everything
much
horizontal.
laying down right now. My feet are fully kicked up on the desk.
My parents don't have furniture in their little bungalow right now. And so every night they watch Mayor of Kingstown. That's the show they're on right now.
I think it's
And
Mayor of Easttown.
it
What's
is.
Mayor of Kingstown?
I've never heard
Mayor
of
of
that.
Kingstown is this white guy who comes into Jamaica and changes everything. Um,
Jamaica.
no, it's
That was
Jeremy
sass.
Renner
That was sass
in
for
a
the record.
fictional. I don't know. I've never seen it, but they're raving about it. But I walked out to go to the bathroom and then came back in and walked by their window and saw and looked in, and they're both sitting in computer chairs watching Mayor of Kingstown in this
Oh
empty room.
no. That is so brutal.
It was really
That's
sad.
divorced dad energy for sure.
Computer chairs is hilarious.
Yeah, it was
Just
really
spinning
funny.
around.
That's Carl Van Houten, or what's Milhouse's dad name? Did you either of you ever watch? Did you guys watch a lot of The Simpsons growing up?
No.
No. I've seen like the classic episodes, of course.
I think it might have been the funniest show of all time.
That was one I tried to get into.
You can't.
I
You
was
don't
too-
really
I
get
was too
into it. You
past.
just start like right in the middle because
Yeah.
the first seasons are bad. But Saz, tell me if I'm wrong about this. Your friend Bo, is he a goof? Really? He didn't really strike me as much of a goof. Like he was a good rock solid dude, but maybe a bit serious.
I think he's definitely pretty serious, like in like public settings. Like he's definitely a goof, but when we go into the office, like it's all of a sudden he's like in military mode, shaking everyone's hand. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Bo.
Yeah, you gave me a very serious read.
It's a lot of like sizing people. Like he's like sizing people up, like trying to figure out if he's gonna have to like spar with them.
Dude, I know a young guy who's in the military. He's a close friend of mine, but he's like 28, and I've known him forever, and he is a goof. And then when I like introduce him to people, and they ask what he does, and he tells them he's a fighter pilot. He flies F-18s, and he's the fucking man. But like as soon as people learn that about them, he starts. If they're older, he'll finish every sentence with "Yes, sir." Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And I'm like, what are you doing that for?
yeah.
And he goes, they like it.
I'm sure they do.
Like when you give it to them, it makes them feel patriotic,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm like, I kind of dig that. Yeah.
Yeah, I get
I
that.
do kind of like that.
I throw around sirs and ma'ams pretty liberally.
But he's doing
Yeah,
it
but
as
coming
though
from
he's
you,
like,
it's condescending coming from Roan. You know he doesn't mean it. He's saying it in a nasty way.
Yeah. Just fucking jerk off, call me sir and ma'am the whole time. Oh fuck. Yeah, there is getting it from a troop. That'll make you want to fucking ride on a horseback with the American flag.
they make
With
you
old
want to
glory
donate,
flapping. Yeah,
buy
donate.
some war bonds. Yeah.
Do they still sell war bonds? I'd love to get my hands on some bonds.
I don't know. I don't think so right now, but I could be dead wrong.
I'm trying to make some money moves myself right now. I'm trying to get in on like I want to figure out how we can bet against and like Nvidia and all this stuff.
You
How do
want
I
to
get into- I want
short
to get
them.
into like the Big Short. Yeah, I'm trying to pull that off.
You can short Nvidia. I wouldn't advise doing that.
What do you know? Are you about to smoke their CEO or something? What's going on here?
I got some intel.
What did you
I'm
hear
hearing
about?
that I'm hearing that Meta's going with Google chips instead of Nvidia.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
And Meta is going to change the market enough for like how big of a
Meta
short
is
are we
everything. I
talking?
think Meta's everything.
Are you sure?
I think I'm back in on Zuck all the way.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think Zuck is him.
Why? Because how much they spent on AI?
No, I saw an interview with Zuck where he was talking about the AI race and like super intelligence, and he was saying that like he kind of dropped a little flex in where he was like, and you know, like we've invested $600 billion into it. He's like, and to be honest, like if it doesn't work out, we're not at risk of going out of business. We're fine. And I was like, that's pretty bad. He was pretty much insinuating like if this doesn't work out, like Nvidia and like OpenAI and all these companies are done, but Meta, you can't take them down.
It's just a little side project for them.
Yeah, he's just dabbling in super
I mean, some of
intelligence.
these AI companies are going to fucking explode and like not exist. And the amount of money they could have like
Yeah.
not
Well,
to
it's
be
a
a
total
pussy.
it's just a circle jerk. They're just investing and buying
Because it's an
buying
arms race and
parts.
they don't even know what they're like going for. So they're just hiring like the people in
Yeah.
charge don't know what the end goal of the arms race is. So they're just trying to buy up the most expensive and intelligent people.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it's like I didn't realize like I watched some whole video about how super intelligence and how it works and like progresses. I didn't realize that it's like the model of the AI creates the next model.
It's
So it's
machine
just
learning.
constantly
Yeah.
growing and
On its
improving
own.
itself until it'll get to a point where it'll be too powerful. And then we're fucked.
Nah,
And I think that's soon.
you think we're gonna be fucked? I don't think we're gonna be fucked.
I think it'll either completely die out or it's over.
No,
Like I think AI will completely go away and it'll always just be like a search engine or the world will end. For real, I think that's it. I think those
as
are the
long
two
as they're playing
options.
ball on Sundays, dude, AI still can't figure that out.
True. I mean, we'll be lucky if we even have ball on Sundays. You'll probably
They'll
just be
just
typing
tell
into
us the score.
ChatGPT. Yeah.
They'll just spit out the score.
Yeah.
Like the game will start at 1 and 4 of the score will just get printed.
Yeah. You just type into Sora. I want to see the Pats and the Eagles play, but I want Tom Brady to be the Patriots quarterback this game. Okay. Perfect. And who do you want to
That will
win?
exist. That definitely will exist. For sure. And they'll rig the fuck out of that.
It's all a bunch of bull.
I'm not fucking scared. Are you scared?
I'm not scared because I don't really use it, but like some people, there's people that are already fully AI dependent. Like everything they do. I'm not going to name names. One of my friends who visited me here and slept on my couch last week is fully AI dependent.
What do you mean? What ways?
Calling me from the airport, being like, he wanted to take the train to my apartment from the airport because he didn't want to spend all the money on an Uber. And he's reading me off all these like options. And he's like, well, what if I Ubered to, and I'm like, where are you getting this information? He's like, ChatGPT. And I was like, why aren't you just fucking looking it up on maps? It'll tell you exactly how to get here. Step by step with like 100 options. And he's reading a description on ChatGPT about how to get to my apartment.
It is funny that ChatGPT for like being the one is just like text on a white screen.
Oh my God. And it's just dumb as rocks.
Yeah, it has no idea.
Brain dead.
Couldn't tell me who was going to win the 49ers game.
Ron, did you see that? Is my mic off?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
You're good.
It's working?
Yeah, you're showing.
All right. I saw an amazing post about a hack of how to sort of surpass or circumvent the Uber at JFK where you have to get on the air train to go to where they are.
Yes.
I'd like to be included in this conversation as well.
If
He's talking to me.
Yeah. Should we just talk about this after the episode?
Why don't you go grab a can of Pringles, son, and go enjoy yourself?
I also fly into JFK on occasion.
Why don't you go take a pee?
And would like to know this cheat code.
Harry, go sweep up for a bit. No, some guy posted a thing about how if you fly it specifically into Terminal 5, which is a terminal, that is the Delta terminal at JFK.
The terminal from hell.
I don't think it's a bad terminal. That's where the Delta One lounge is, which is the sickest thing ever.
Yeah, but it's a bad terminal when you got to fucking throw on the running shoes to get to your gate.
Well, you got to start getting to the airport earlier, dude. I don't know why you like to play fucking Russian roulette with the planes.
Because it feels so good when it works.
No, it doesn't. You're
so
sweating. You're soaked, and you don't like to exercise.
No.
We've been through this. You and I did this together at LaGuardia. Do you recall?
Yeah, that'll never happen again.
And LaGuardia is at least LaGuardia is central with 3 vessels off of it, or like 4 vessels off of it. JFK is just a fucking stripe.
Yeah.
Like you got to go to the end of JFK. You got to go to the end of B if you want to get to that last flight.
Oh my God, it can be so far.
So what was the hack? Tell me what the hack was.
Oh, yeah. So the hack is if you land at Terminal 5 and you don't want to get on the air train to get to the place where you have to take the Ubers, you go into the TWA hotel, which is connected to the terminal, and you call an Uber to the hotel. and it comes in
Mm.
3 minutes, and then you get it in an Uber right there.
I like that a lot. That's
Mm.
sneaky. We might have to cut that out.
I know.
Excuse me, sir. Where's the TWA hotel? I'm but a tourist. They take you right there, and you're, oh my God, that's fucking brilliant.
My
That
parents
is
stayed at that
brilliant.
hotel, and they said it was really cool. It's sort of in the style of like the 1950s. It's very
Yeah.
cool and funky inside.
Yeah. I've heard that it's like sick. Like it's
All
fun
the
as
rooms,
fuck.
all the rooms are smoking rooms.
Is that true? That's not true.
No, it's not. But
Fuck, you
there's a
got my
lava
ass.
lamp, and the beds rotate.
It seems very 60s, very red too.
All the
Yeah.
bed frames are like planes.
I have another I have another hack for Terminal 5 to beat the lines. And
Flying
it's
to
you
LaGuardia.
yeah, that's actually a way better one. But it's when you're walking out and then a guy in a leather jacket comes up to you and he's like, taxi, and you fucking you ride with him.
Fuck that.
And you take your life into your hands and he'll get you there in 1/3 of the time.
Yeah, and then he'll be like, he'll look at you and tell you it's $500.
No, but you determine
Determine the price beforehand. You
I've
show
done
them
this.
what it is on Uber, and you're like, "It's $65 on Uber. I'll give you $65 to take this ride."
65. Oh, because see, you guys are going back to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
My prices are like 150 to
It's
get back
that
from
now.
JFK.
It's the same now, Harry.
yeah. It's probably It's
It's
probably
is
over
insane.
$100. It's outrageous. I don't.
I was
I don't
saying-
Uber to JFK ever.
I was saying to my friends, I was like, it's hard to even like tell people that like New York's not as expensive as everyone says, because the second they get here, they got to eat the price of the flight that it cost them to get here just to get to my apartment.
Yeah.
That's
You're
why
like-
Bo is taking public transit.
Yeah, he took the bus from LaGuardia.
That's probably not that bad unless you have a ton of bags.
No, it's like a bus to the train and then whole thing. I think he also only had like a backpack, so. But you really can't you can't take public trans. Yeah, like if you have like checked luggage, you're fucked.
Mm.
Getting to a city
200
center.
bones.
Yeah, it's a rich man's game.
It is.
I heard what you got to do is you fly to the TSA hotel instead of New York, and the cheapest way is the best
Last thing
travel
I'll
hack.
say about planes, but have you guys heard of this?
Please don't make it the last thing.
Have you guys heard about this? I got hit up a bunch after we recorded the episode where I talked about my problem with Delta, and I talked about switching over to United. Did you guys know United does a status match?
Yeah, so does Delta.
But I know, but I'm switching away from Delta.
Yeah, they'll only do it for that year, though.
Yeah, but I mean, well, you only have it for a year.
Sure.
So you have your chance to earn the status on if you go to United, and what you have to leave Delta completely. Do you have to
You have
prove
to
that you're?
Close your Delta account, switch over to United, and
Why
match your
close
status.
close the account?
I mean, I'm sure you could make another one, but
Why
because
do you
they
even
want to
have
make sure
close it?
they want to make sure they're getting your 100%.
They're
I
trying
get
to
it.
take you as a client. Yeah.
Is that interesting?
And I think I'm doing it. I think I got a meeting. I got a call after this with some guys over at United. We're going to talk logistics.
Fly a different flight with United just because you got honeypotted. They probably knew you were on the fence, and so they put that fucking 777 in front of you, so you were laying down for the hour and a half it took to go from Chicago to New York.
We'll see. All I know is that right now, in
Fly
my
a
head,
different
United
flight just to
is-
see
I will. I'm
before
flying
you decide.
Delta. I'm flying Delta tomorrow, going back to Massachusetts. But
Because, dude, you were telling me that the TSA line is chalked at fucking LaGuardia, and that you don't even you're giving up your TSA status. I went through the TSA. There wasn't a single human being there. It
right
was the
time, right
fastest.
place.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why you can't be giving it up just because you had one bad experience.
I'm over it, and I've seen enough. I've heard enough. Delta is over.
You will not be able to come back, dude. Delta's
They're
going to make
done.
over 50% of their profit on premium seats this year. I think it's 53% of their profit on premium seats.
Of
It's
course
all
they are.
first class. The
It's
whole
a
fucking
scam.
plane is first class. No, it's
It's a
not, bro.
scam. They're stealing the money right out of your wallet, and you don't even know.
Don't tell me I'm wrong for making this my personality, dude. Don't make
United-
me rethink this.
United has a better fleet. They have a much better fleet.
They don't though.
They have a way better fleet. They
That's
have
not
better
vetted.
flights. They have better flights. Oh my god! And have you guys been to Terminal C? or Terminal B
I'm never
at
going to be
LGA.
there. You'll never see me there.
It's like walking. It's like walking
objectively,
through
Newark
the
sucks.
Golden Gates.
Yeah, Newark
No.
is terrible.
Newark is trash.
Oh, you haven't been to the new terminal at Newark,
I was
have
just
you?
there. I was just there last
Every
week.
gate is a 3-minute walk away.
Harry, let me tell you something. Let me
The
tell you what happened to
lounge,
me. I had an early
incredible.
flight. I had an 8 a.m. flight out of Newark last week. Okay.
Okay.
I get there. I haven't had my coffee because I figure I'll have it. It'll be easy to get a cup of coffee at the airport, right? It's probably the easiest thing you could get at the airport.
Yeah.
I go into that
Other than
central
a flight.
food emporium that they've got there, that triangle shaped central food emporium. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. There is
The
one
cafeteria.
coffee shop. I go over and I say, "Hi, I'd like a latte." And they said, "Oh, we can't make espresso drinks." I said, "But you've got an espresso machine." She said, "It's not working." I said, "Okay.
She said, I
Well,
don't know how.
What can you make?" And she said, "We've got drip coffee." And I was like, "Is this a prison? Is this like a fucking school PTA meeting?"
Yeah,
I
it's
think
an
the thing
AA
is,
meeting.
at United, we
Yeah,
don't
an
like to
AA
spend a
meeting.
lot of the money on like the gizmos and the gadgets in the terminal. We want to spend the money on the fleet, the actual
Okay.
fleet itself.
Well, you got to have it all.
We're trying to
okay?
prioritize luxury in the sky rather than luxury in the waiting area.
Why
Brother,
can't you have both, dude? Why not both?
Well, Delta surely doesn't have both. They don't even have one.
You had one bad experience where you were nasty to
You can go to the soup kitchen at LaGuardia. That's always a good time. Truly, I mean, it's like you're spending. How much money does it cost to get to Diamond?
$28,000.
$28,000
well, no, that's not. There's
to get like ice
other-
cold.
There's other
corn.
ways. There's other ways to get there.
It's over. I'm telling you guys,
you
it's
could
over.
use one of your diamond sort of choice medallion things.
You get
and start with like a
upgrades,
5,000 MQD
and you can
bonus.
get MQD bonuses as the program from within it.
Reaching.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Reaching.
No, not reaching. You either know how to do it or you don't, and you don't know how to do it. In fact, Harry, I know
You're
not
trying
gonna
to
reach,
catch anything.
You're not going to reach like North Pole Explorer status on fucking United next year either. Whatever the fuck that dumbass.
Right. It's going to be the
figure is
same
that they
incentive
have.
structure to get up to North Pole
It's
polar
a much.
status.
It's a much more fair. I've talked to a couple reps.
What'd the reps
I've
say?
talked
What
to a
did they
couple
say?
United guys. I don't really want to be sharing this information.
Well, wouldn't you
with
want
two
us to
people
come
that
over
are
with you?
playing for the competitor?
Yeah, because it's a bad package, and you're not equipped to say it out loud. Wouldn't
I'm
you
just
want us to
saying,
join you?
in the future on this podcast when we're talking airlines, treat Delta the way you would treat other competing brands. I don't even want their name coming up.
I'm not going to bring it up like another competing brand.
Just say that airline that we
Competing?
fly. Competing airlines. I don't know.
Harry,
I'm
do
just
you know what
talking
the? Do you even know what the names of the tiers on United are?
shop. No, but it's like I think it's like rocks. It's like I don't know. I think
Let's
like the
look it up.
highest is obsidian.
It's
Imagine
landlocked.
imagine if I have higher status on United than Harry does this year.
Well, you definitely do. I don't fly United.
What do you mean?
I've only flown it like a couple times.
Mileage plus. Where am I at? I have Premier Silver. That's all I've got.
Yikes.
Premier Silver's got to be, you walk in the door with that, right? That's off name recognition
No,
alone.
you got to kind of do a little bit of work to.
How many miles do you have over there, brother?
On United?
Yeah.
I don't think I have any. I know. Let's see.
I'm
It says I'm a Star
sitting
Alliance
light.
member.
I've got
Premium
80
Silver.
86,680 miles. I don't think-
86,000?
Dang, not that many.
Ooh-wee.
That's
I
not
got
that many.
16K.
4,000. I'm loyal as hell.
Explore both ancient and modern architecture. All in
I've
one
never
place.
used it.
Tokyo,
I've
Japan.
never
I'll fly to
used a
Tokyo.
single thing to get status. I've never used a United mile ever.
Does Delta have direct flights to Tokyo?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually.
Yes, they
Do
do.
they?
They do through Detroit.
You sure about
But
that?
yeah, but that's through Detroit. That's not
through
direct.
Detroit.
through Detroit and through
Detroit.
Minnesota
Detroit's
aren't direct.
45 minutes away. Where does you're telling me United has a direct flight to Tokyo from Newark?
from everywhere.
No way.
Logan, New York, Philly,
There's no
Baltimore.
way.
I almost took a flight from Baltimore to Tokyo this weekend.
I don't know
Bro,
if
we
you're
have the
kidding or
United
not.
apps open. We all have the United app open right now. I could corroborate. I could disprove this right now.
The longest flight that Delta has is from fucking
I know this
mid.
answer, bro. It's from Atlanta to Johannesburg. I'm pretty sure.
It's from New York to fucking Atlanta.
That's
That's the
not
longest
But
direct flight Delta has.
the tiers are silver, gold, platinum, and premier 1K.
Silver, gold, platinum, and premier.
Premier,
Premier 1K.
they're all premier silver, premier gold, premier platinum, and premier
I
1K.
mean, how much better does Premier 1K sound than Diamond? Ugh.
You can't even get a
I
diamond
mean,
for less.
why would it go? Why would it go silver, gold, platinum, 1,000?
That's just how we do.
That doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Oh, sorry, I'm Premier.
That's like telling me someone that the judo belts go from white, blue, black, lobster claw.
I think the problem here is that you
Completely
guys
different metric. What measurement? What does that even mean? 1K. 1K what?
just 1K.
It's-
What's
that sounds like
360?
a- it
What's
sounds like a-
360?
No, their platinum sounds like a wide receiver's Instagram. What is it again? Say what it is.
Premier 1K.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like AJ Brown's Instagram.
Or his gamer handle. Yeah.
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 I think you guys are holding on to the hope that you're one day going to be 360, and I don't think it's going to happen.
Francis, I hate to break it to you, they do not have direct flights, or they do have it on United. They have
That's
Newark
amazing.
to.
It's
Haneda.
truly, it's fascinating what we're doing over at United right now.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Business
And we're
class
proud.
10,500 direct.
I will say I flew home from
Not bad.
Johannesburg to Newark on United in their whatever Polaris suite or their seats or whatever, and it was spectacular. It was a brand new plane. Like
Exactly.
I had to pull the plastic off the screen in front of me.
Exactly. That's what I'm
That's
telling you.
Nice.
At United, they're getting a better fleet.
Mm-hmm.
But
You sit first class at United,
yeah.
it's like you're in your own like room.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Delta, it's like the seat is 3 inches bigger than coach.
That can't be true. That
They're
can't be
walking
true.
around. They're walking around with fucking. You want an orange juice before we take off? No. Why the fuck would I want that?
You want some sugar? You want your
Yeah.
anxiety spiked 10%? You guys want to? You guys want to bounce?
Francis is typing in the chat saying that he has to go.
Don't put it on me. You sent I have to go.
I'm fully.
First.
I mean, we can end it. We've been going for an hour 40.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good to go. But it's hilarious that you're sending it in the chat.
Well, my dad just came out and was like,
yeah, I get it.
how much
Yeah.
time?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Hour 40 is a long time.
We had
Hour
some-
40 is like they're starting to wonder what's going on.
Yeah.
Dave's here at gunpoint.
Not again.
I mean, like
Not again.
I've ruined the family plans for the day. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's okay.
Get out there.
But
You
we're
probably
back.
have more sunlight than we do up here in the great Northeast.
Yeah, it's about 2:30, so it should be getting dark any minute now.
All
right.
right. Happy Thanksgiving, boys.
Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving.
everybody.
Later.